Another day of strong gusty winds and high fire danger across along the Front Range, I should say, and across all of the eastern plains this afternoon. High wind warnings do remain in place for the high country through noon today. That's where we saw some 80, 90, even 100-mile-per-hour winds yesterday. So very windy conditions as we are looking up into the mountains. But those winds will gradually relax. That said, it's still going to be windy up in the mountains for today, just not quite at that threshold. Then we are looking at red flag warnings, I-25 and east, similar areas to yesterday, dealing with these red flag conditions. Base of the foothills looking at some 40 to 50 mile per hour gusts. East of I-25, they're going to be about 30 to 40 miles per hour. So still a breezy and warm day at that. High temperatures climbing into the low 70s for us this afternoon. We'll see some upper 70s, low 80s possible down into southeastern Colorado, with warm taking over the mountains, 40s and 50s and 60s and 70s along the western slope. Tonight we cool into the low 40s, partly cloudy sky and staying breezy. By tomorrow morning, winds will be a little lighter and then they build again going into the afternoon, windier than what we are expecting for today. Temperatures getting into the mid 70s for your Saturday. More red flag warnings in place, so another first alert weather day possible going into Saturday. Winds gusting around 40 to 60 miles per hour, with that foothills and Wyoming border winds gusting up to potentially 70 miles per hour. So let's time it out for you throughout the afternoon. When you don't see the bright pink in the Denver area, that's a good sign. Looking at some of these 30 to 40 mile per hour gusts. Again, still windy, but just not quite at that threshold that we were dealing with yesterday and we'll be dealing with again tomorrow. Mountains are going to see a little reprieve tonight, fortunately, as will we all. And then waking up tomorrow morning, winds will be a little on the lighter side before they build back into the afternoon and start to gust quite strong again going into our Saturday. That's all ahead of a cold front that we're tracking Saturday night and into early Sunday. And that cold front's going to bring us some moisture, which we love to see. Mountains will start to see it first late Saturday night, kind of 6, 7 o'clock, starting to build that moisture or that snow potential up in the high country. That will trek down into the Denver area early Saturday morning. We're not expecting a lot of snow here, a trace to maybe an inch, and a lot of that's going to melt once it hits the ground because it's been so warm. But we can see a little snow throughout the day on Saturday, some off and on snow showers. Along with that, though, much colder temperatures. Now, the mountains are expecting some nice snowfall totals. We're looking at about 4 to 10 inches in parts of the high country with winter weather advisories in place. Some of these gusts above tree line could reach about 65 miles per hour, so it could get quite gusty in the high country. That said, be mindful of that. If you're traveling up to the mountains this weekend, just keep your eye on those road conditions going into the day on Sunday. We have first alert weather days today and tomorrow because of the high fire danger, and then a first alert weather day on Sunday because of the cold and the snow. And look at that temperature swing from 75 to 35. Things gradually start to warm up as we head into early next week, and we hit a big warm up by the middle of the week. We're talking the potential for several days of record-breaking heat, if not all-time records broken for the month of March here in Colorado.